Hello and welcome back to another episode of Brent Chats. Today I'm going to be talking about a very important organization in my life, which both my parents work at, called SAS. And for those of y'all who do not know, SAS stands for Statistical Analysis Software. And it's a very large company that spans around the world, whose headquarters is located in Cary. And since both my parents work there, I've decided to do a little research on it and critique it and analyze it and just see what SAS is about. First, for a little background, SAS was founded in 1976 by Dr. Goodnight and John Saul, who are still the founders today, and as of 2019, its net worth is about $3.27 billion. So this international company has attributed quite a mass of wealth over the last 30-something years, and within SAS, there's different teams, and there's quite a division of labor. So that's already a big sign that it is a bureaucratic structure because there is such a division of labor. There are different teams. There's sales, consulting, R&D, tech support, marketing, finance, and human resources. And within these big 7 teams, there's hundreds of people all working, and I believe there's a lot of other sub-teams going on behind the scenes. But those are the main 7, and that shows a very clear division of labor within the organization. Another key trait of a bureaucracy would be a hierarchical structure, which definitely can be applied to SAS's structure. It is called what is known as a limited corporate hierarchy, which basically means there's not a lot of steps, but within each step, it's very spread out. So that is true from my understanding, but from my understanding, at the top of the hierarchy is Dr. Goodnight, and then he has his 4 main people that report to him, and then it just goes president, managers, and it just keeps on trickling down until they get around 5,200 people, and that's the amount of people that work at the SAS headquarters in Cary. So all of that mass is all trickled into some hierarchy, and around the world, they do have about 14,000 people. So they know all about this hierarchy. And then another key indicator of a bureaucracy is rules and regulations, and there's a lot of these at SAS. I know this firsthand from visiting the campus and both my parents working there. They have rules and regulations for everything. Everything is mandated, and everything does fit in a certain category. But also SAS is known as a really good place to work, and they have been on Forbes' best place to work list ever since the list started back in 1997. They've made the list every single year, and their business model has inspired other businesses such as Google. So although SAS is a bureaucracy, they are definitely doing something right. They do a lot of extracurricular programs within the company, and they try to have all their employees be active and have a lot of cafeterias with a lot of very healthy nutritional food to make sure their employees are as happy and as productive as they can possibly be. So in that way, it's very post-industrial. I think that it's very innovative, but it's still very bureaucratic because it does stick to the foundations of the hierarchy and the division of labor. So I think it is a cool mix of both, which is what makes a company so successful. But another trait of a bureaucracy would be the impersonality or the personal indifference at work, which I can definitely attest to. There's a lot of people that work at SAS, and I feel like sometimes they don't all really know each other. And a lot of people just go there, do the work, and leave. And I always tell my parents, I'm like, you need to go out more, you need to do more activities, because I just feel like the company, because it is so bureaucratic, it's very easy just for people to just fall in line in their team and not really break out into the social aspect of the company. So that would be my one critique of the company, is I feel like they could do a lot more to really push their employees to be more social. But other than that, that's basically my analysis of the company. I think it is a really good example of a bureaucratic organization with some post-industrial ideology, and they're trying to keep the employees as happy and healthy as possible so that they can do the best work as possible. Overall, I think SAS is a great company. They do a lot of great work around the world, and thank you for coming to another episode of Brent Chats.